Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to go ahead and take a look at Logitech Z625. This is very similar to the Klipsch 2.1, and they're both kind of, THX certified, so it'll be interesting to see how this compares against that one. I wish I had it to compare it, but I don't, so we'll just do an unboxing of it. We'll go ahead and take a look at what's inside, what it comes with, how to set it up, and do some sound test. And I'll tell you guys what I think about these speakers. I ordered these from Amazon. They didn't send me a nice box. I think somebody used it, did the same thing, did a quick review, return, and this box is all scratched up. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I would have spoken about the box, but there isn't a whole lot to talk about on this thing. It's just pictures of the speaker itself. As soon as you open it, you get these nice little pictures, cutouts. It doesn't tell you what the front is or what it is, but that's actually the bottom. I knew because I could feel the subwoofer. Let's go and open the top. Oh, haha. It says right here open. I should have realized that. Alright, that took a bit of going. Alright, so as soon as you open the front, oh, that's pretty cool. They actually, it's kind of the same print on both sides. They let you know how the connection goes. Oh, you get speaker number 1, and then you get speaker number 2. This is the housing. There's some extra cables inside. Some more cables. And then the subwoofer. Whoa! Wow, that is nice. Oh, look at that! It comes with little rubber feet. So that's the subwoofer. The amp is in the back. Then you have. Well, this is the 3.5 headphone jack. It's got a right angle to it, so that's kind of nice. And then they also give you optic cable, Toslink. This is also nice. It's got that THX logo up here. This is a 3-inch woofer, or a 3-inch driver, I should say. The build quality feels really nice. Nice and smooth. Rubber feet at the bottom. It's got its own proprietary cable, not a speaker wire. Then you have the other one. This is the main speaker, and the reason I say this is the main speaker because it's got the other bigger cable that's attached to it. Comes with this dedicated volume knob. Feels pretty nice and smooth. Your power button, and then you have a bass control. Oh, that's kind of neat. It's got a little latch to it, or a little stopper, kind of just puts you right in the center. Aux out and headphone out. Oh, that's kind of nice. You can connect it directly here. Alright, so with the speakers out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at the subwoofer unit a little bit closer. You'll notice that right up front you have a nice mesh metal grill, and inside you can actually see the logo. What would be really cool if the inside was LED, then during when it picks up sound and it's playing audio, the light actually flashes. On the side is the this thing is ported on the side, so the way you have it placed underneath your desk or wherever you want is you have this thing facing forward, and you'll have the port in getting the airs on the side, or you could do it the other way too, whichever way you like. It's got a good amount of weight to it. The build quality feels really nice. It feels great. Let's go and talk about the ports that we see. Let's see if I can get you a close-up. So it's got several inputs of your choice. You could do left or right, which is your regular RCA cable. You could do a 3.5 millimeter jack audio cable. You could do an optical input. And the rest of them are for the speaker connection. You have your left speaker connection, you have your right speaker connection. The right speaker is a serial connection, but that's because it's got additional controls like the volume, the bass, and the power button on it. So I like this. I like the fact that you can have 3 different connectivity going into your amp, so you can have 3 different audio sources. I mean, there isn't much else to talk about. At the bottom, it's got the rubber feet. It's got 4 different rubber feet. They're already pre-installed, so I didn't have to do anything. They got a really good amount of grip on it, especially if you have a hardwood floor or laminate floor or something, then the rubber feet will come in handy. And yeah. The audio cable is built in. You know, it doesn't give you the option of removing it or anything. It's just built right into the amp. It's not bad. It's fine. It doesn't really bother me. There you have it, the amp, the 2 speakers, and that's all it comes with. It looks really nice aesthetically. I think this is really good. You know, you can have the 2 speakers on your side. You could use this as a footrest. That'd be kind of cool. You could feel all the vibrations and all that. So what do you say we, you know, get this thing set up and do what we usually do? All right, now that we have everything hooked up, let's go and do some audio test. And let's play some tracks, see how this thing sounds, and then after that I'll talk a little more about what I think and how this compares against the Klipsch Pro Media 2.1. Alright, this is without the bass. Oh my God. I was going to play some movie trailer because these are THX certified, and I'm going to play something. Oh, you know what I could play? I don't know if you guys seen the trailer Chaos Walking. It's with Tom Holland and what's her face? Daisy Ridley.
We're lucky to be alive.
Whoa, whoa, stop! Don't come any closer. It's a girl. Girl! Oh my gosh, girl. I'm sorry.
No, move on
here. I've just never seen a girl before.
Who are you?
It's so loud here.
We call it the noise. Happened to all the men on this planet. Every thought in our heads runs.
This is very interesting. One of the things I definitely noticed is just by listening to, you know, a few clips is how smooth this thing sounds. I mean, the Klipsch was very sharp and it was really strong. Even though these are 3 inch, they're the same size as the Klipsch, they're not as sharp. These and the driver and the woofer, they kind of sync together very well, so you get that very nice response. Well, one thing I should mention is that I do have it hooked up to my optic cable with my Toslink, so I don't know if that really makes a difference, but yeah, sounds really great.
Those men catch you, they'll kill you. Get in the car!
If you want to protect the girls, you have to leave now.
Keep you safe.
Wow, that was really good. That big giant sub, the woofer that's in there, and given that it's ported on the side, you can definitely feel that air pushing at you and the way it's producing the response that you're looking for. All right, let's play a little music. Oh my God. That sounds really good. Definitely worth a purchase. I mean, the fact that it has multiple inputs, it's got ported subwoofer, it's got a bigger unit, and the little satellites and the sub, they kind of sync very well with one another. I did not feel at all that these are more sharper than that, or that's more stronger than this. They kind of just sync in line with one another. Versus the Klipsch, they're great speakers, but you know, for my personal preference, they just felt a lot more stronger, especially the satellites for the Klipsch. So if I were to pick, I would probably pick this one over the Klipsch, hands down, no problem. I'd rather pay that extra money for a better you know, speaker set that's well suited for my needs versus getting something that's on sale and it's available. One of the things I do want to point out, and I did notice with this, is that, you know, on the video with Klipsch, one of the things that I mentioned is that when you just leave it on, there's no off button. Well, this has an off button. You can definitely turn this thing off. And the fact that this is a THX certified speaker system, you know, there's no reason why Klipsch speaker couldn't turn off at all. I mean, this one is much stronger and much bigger and will hit a lot harder compared to the other one. When it comes to energy consumption, this is where you know, it's a huge takeaway for me, is that this feels a lot newer, that it's using a lot newer technology versus the other one. When it's off, like for example, when I just turn it off completely, this thing is only drawing 0.9 watts. That's it. It hovers between 0.86 to 0.9 watts usage, just so it's kind of staying alive. You know, that's kind of it. When I turn it on, and again, the light is not blinding into my ears or to my eyes or anything. When I turn it on, it's only consuming 6.4 watts or 6.5 watts. That's it. That's all it does. And when I play music, depending on how loud I listen to or how low, you know, the range of my volume, depending on that, the energy consumption will fluctuate. Power management, this thing is superb. I mean, I can't you know, compliment this enough. If you're looking for a really, really good 2.1 setup for gaming purpose, for movie purpose, for music purpose, this is it. This is the one right here. Don't worry about Klipsch. Don't worry about, you know, other things. Just go with this. You'll be happy. I mean, it's on sale. You could find it for 150 bucks maybe. And as far as how it might compare against, like, let's say a pair of bookshelf speakers that I have in the back, it just comes down to personal reasons, personal preferences. I like these speakers a lot, but I still would use my bookshelf speakers on a day-to-day, just because you know, they're just easier to set up, easier to just leave it alone in there, and it gives me the option to hook up a subwoofer if I ever want to. Plus they're Bluetooth. This is not. So this one will work with your RCA cable, with your 3.5 millimeter jack. It'll work with your Toscan cable. You can just, you know, you have three different options to choose from on how you want to connect things. And yeah, that's kind of it. I do not think that these satellite speakers overpower anything. I mean, the listening experience for me was really great. Definitely worth a purchase. Again, my best takeaways are that it's great on energy, a low energy consumption. You have a power on and off button. It's got multiple inputs that'll let you choose from your audio sources. Let me know what you think. Leave the comments below. I'll get to your comments if I can. And yeah, all right, till next time. All right, so we cannot complete this video unless I do some gaming footage with the Logitech Z625, because, you know, these are gaming, or so it says, gaming 2.1 speakers. So of course we gotta play something. So I figured let's play some Doom, just because there's so much guns that are in it. At least I can, you know, give you a taste of what they sound like. I'll crank up the volume so the video can pick it up. And yeah, let's give you a taste of what gameplay sounds like on these speakers. Holy crap. Oh man. Just increasing the volume like definitely makes you feel like you're in there. All right, I think that's kind of it. So you get the picture. The audio quality is amazing. I really like the speakers. I'm kind of inclined to replace my edifiers, but I don't know. Yeah, let me know what you think.